The darkness surrounds us. It's time to light up the night. It's time for Zero Dark 30 with John.
Cut out the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. It is Zero Dark 30. And yes, the word is impeachment. We're going to talk about it, where things stand, where it's going, and ultimately what could happen. Okay, so it started. We've been saying, dang it, just do it. Impeachment. Even James Woods, the veritable unemployed in Hollywood anyways, conservative activist actor, he said, quit talking. He was speaking to the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, Republican. And he was telling him, quit your bitching, quit your bullshit. And I'm paraphrasing. For the love of God, just do it. Meaning impeach Biden. Well, I haven't heard McCarthy do anything except complain and whine and sniffle. However, Marge Taylor Greene, a Republican out of Georgia, representative, who sided with and gave Kevin McCarthy a big old hug and wanted him to be Speaker of the House. Is she his pit bull? I don't know. What I do know is that she has introduced articles of impeachment against now Mayorkas, Department of Homeland Security, Christopher Wray, Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and also Merrick Garland, who is the Attorney General. Never in my life, and unknown in American history to me, is so many top-level senior executives in a president's administration. Never before have so many been impeached or had articles of impeachment brought up. So the next step to ask is, well, now what? We got a lot of ifs in here, folks. A lot of ifs. So if she has, then someone in the House has to take it up. The House is run by Republicans. Someone in the House has to take up this impeachment issue. Does it have to be voted on first? Does it go to a committee? I can't recall. But it's got some hoops to jump through before there is any voting on it. But I'm going to agree that this needs to be done. But before we can get any further, Marge Taylor Greene says that today, Thursday, she has a big announcement. Well, let's see, wanting to impeach the Attorney General, the FBI Director, and the head of the Department of Homeland Security. Those are pretty big names. Those are pretty big people to be dropping the bomb on. And she didn't say, hey, by the way, I've got a huge press conference tomorrow, and then announced it. And then, no, well, not to my knowledge. So is she planning on introducing articles of impeachment against Biden? And will those articles contain more than just blasé, vague complaints? Or will they contain real elements of high crimes and misdemeanors? We're going to find out, folks, just how far this goes. What is the appetite of the American people? What I see going on, folks, in America, what I see going on is that a lot of people don't have the appetite for any of this. They're fucking sick of it. Not sick of Republicans. They're not sick of law and order. They're sick of it being ignored. Americans are sick and tired of the government acting as its own agent for its own benefit. That's what Americans are sick of. They're sick of seeing criminal, corrupt behavior go unpunished. In fact, they're sick of it being rewarded financially with honors, right? These bunch of gratuitous, self-aggrandizing scumbags in Washington. Sick of it. You want to see Americans get excited about their government and their country? Then throw these fucking bums out of office. And hopefully that's what the intent is. Hopefully that's where the plan is going, is to give Americans their damn country back. Now, the complaints that were written and reported about Christopher Wray and Merrick Garland and Mayorkas are all, in my opinion, legitimate. That they are using their office and they are badgering, battering, persecuting, and putting all their energy, or the bulk of their energy, rather, into opposing Biden's political enemies, intimidating Biden's political enemies, and at the same time and in the same breath, going after the left, their political enemies, which are us, patriots, Americans, taxpayers, etc. That's what they're doing. The wider charge is that they're trying to take down the American system and basically destroy the Constitution, claim that it is null and void, no longer applicable, that it can't stand, it's not functioning properly. No, the Constitution functions very well. It is the actors with badges and guns who are abusing the system and ignoring the law to make the law look like it is, shall we say, incompetent, incapable. So here we are, folks, 7.5 minutes into this Zero Dark 30. Where is this going to go? Are we once again, as Americans, true Americans, not these phony communist Americans, we are the true Americans who love freedom, liberty for ourselves and others, are we going to be disappointed that nothing comes of this? Or are we going to see some real action? And that Adam Shifty Schiff does get thrown out of office, expelled from Congress for his lies and participation. Will Chris Wray, Mayorkas, and Merrick Garland, will they be in office for being criminal scumbags? Isn't that amazing? You break the speed limit, your ass goes to jail if you don't pull over fast enough. Yet these fucking people ruin lives and are ruining the country, and they're giving a pass. So, again, let's just quickly take a look. What if this is successful? And these scumbags are dishonorably thrown out of D.C. Will Biden fight back? And how will he fight back? Remember, they're protecting Biden. They're protecting Hunter. They're protecting Clinton. Oh, yes, folks, they're protecting Clinton. They are shielding Obama. And they are covering for a woke socialist agenda. Will Biden and those that are being protected, will they go scorched earth? What if Biden's impeachment is announced along with all the crimes he has committed and the reason, the justification for articles of impeachment? You see, the left believed everything Trump did was impeachable. And the right thinks everything Biden has done is impeachable, as well as unconscionable and un-American. You see, this rift that has developed, and we've talked about it for over 5 years now, this gulf between the left and the right, it has grown and grown and grown. And I believe it cannot be mended. The left and the right hate each other, and with good cause, because the left are evil communists, and they hate everyone and everything. And people who love freedom, we hate tyrants. Get ready for scorched earth, folks. Get ready for it. Get ready for scorched earth. Get ready for it. Get ready for the most crazy events and attacks ever. If these impeachments start, if they are conclusive and successful, and if they also include Biden. Yeah, inclusivity is important. Yeah, not in the woke way, but in the way that matters. Yeah, you want some inclusivity, you bunch of freaks? Here you go. You're all included. Well, let's see what Marge does. Let's see what the Republicans in Congress do. And then let's watch the media cover, lie, and the Democrats go ballistic. Semper Fi. Chance favors the prepared